There's one. There we go. Got that one, just a bass. There we go. There's one right there. Got him. There's one. Oh God, there's one. That's a nice one. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Back out here on the water again today, and I'm super excited because I'm on a river that I've not been on in quite a while. I'm on the Meharron River, and I come way up. I mean, way up above the ramp, probably 6 or 7 plus miles to get up here in the skinny water where I have some current. And what I'm hoping to be able to do is catch them power fishing, frogging, flipping, all the fun stuff while we're throwing around wood, high cut banks, root balls, you name it. And there's some big fish up here. There's a lot of fish and there's some big fish, but also it can be extremely tough. So hopefully today is not one of those days. We got about 2 hours to fish, so we really have limited time to get it done. But let's get up here on the front of the boat. We're gonna start off flipping the old rage bug. Let's see if we can catch 3 bass over the next 2 hours. That's how much time we have. Hopefully we catch more than that, but let's go ahead, let's get to fishing. Let's see if we can do it. Alrighty, y'all, well, we're gonna get started right here on this outside bend. We're gonna start off with the rage bug. I'm gonna spray some bang crawl on there, and hopefully we get bit. This is a pretty good spot, pretty good outside bend. I've done good here in the past, and hopefully they want to eat a rage bug today. We're gonna flip for them to start off with. We're probably gonna pick up the frog, the buzzbait maybe as well. We're just kind of gonna base it off of what we do flipping. And we only have 2 hours to try to get it done and catch at least 3 keeper bass. That is the goal, 3 keeper bass. And that's kind of what, oh, wait a minute, is that a bite? Oh, that is a bite. Oh no, I just missed one on the very first flip of the video, and it took one of my legs off. Dang it. I'm gonna throw that up there with the pile of rage bugs I got from the other day. All right, well, first flip of the video and we miss a fish. I'm gonna say that's not terrible. So let's get this rig back up here. And let's give it another spray of that bang crawl. That is my favorite attractant right there. But that fish swam out with it. It wasn't really on any wood or anything. Not that I can see so much, but that fish ate it. All right. It's a good way to start. Well, they say a fish on your first cast is bad luck anyway, so maybe that's why we missed it. Maybe that was the reason. But we're gonna go along this shoreline right here. Like I said, tons of wood. It's a really good outside bend. Has a little bit of flow going along it. Not a ton of flow, but we have good water temps. You know, water temps are 73. So the temps have definitely dropped from what they were, you know, a while back, but we're gonna fish along and see if we can catch some. Today's a high of 85, and we have a warming trend over the next couple days. And, you know, hopefully these fish are just in a feeding mood because we do have a cold front coming in a couple days. So hopefully that has got them hungry. But we're gonna just work along. We're gonna kind of see what the fish tell us as far as what they're biting and the amount of bites we get over the amount of water that we cover, and then we're going to make some choices on you know, whether we're going to switch up baits or different things like that. So let's keep on going, see if we can put some fish in the boat. I'm excited though because we got bit on that first cast and it was a pretty good bite, so maybe they are chewing today. You know, sometimes in the fall when you get in these kind of funky weather patterns of cool nights, warm days, and then a lot of cold fronts coming in, cold fronts, warm fronts, and just a bunch of different stuff going on, you know, sometimes it can make the fishing a little bit tough, and it kind of, I don't want to say it confuses the fish, I don't think, but they just kind of get in like this weird mood, you know. And you know, one day you'll go and you'll have this really good day, and then you can go the next day and do the exact same thing on the exact same body of water, and it can be kind of tough. So I don't know, it's that time of year. Ooh, that was a brim just bit. But it's getting to be that time of year, you know, where if you are having tough days on the water, you know, sometimes that can kind of be expected. You know, you don't never want to, you know, not catch fish, but this time of year can be brutal. September is actually known for being one of the tougher months of fishing out of the year, just because a lot of fish are transitioning, they're doing a lot of different stuff. Some fish are staying shallow, some are moving out deep. If you're in a lake, they're following around shad, and they can be kind of hard to pinpoint sometimes. So it's a lot of different stuff going on. But hopefully today in the river, we're able to dial them in and catch some. That is what we're hoping. It's a little bit of flow up here. It's definitely not a ton of flow. It's not as much as I would really like, but hopefully we can get some fish. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's on there. There we go. Nice one. I had just switched over. Get in here. All right. I had just switched over to this blue crawl rage bug. I took off the swamp water blue. That is a fatty right there. What an absolute beauty. He was back way behind that stuff. Look how fat that fish is. Built like a tank. Man, what a beauty. Thank you. All right, got him flipping. So first fish, flipping, and like I said, I switched over to that blue crawl. So a little bit different color than that swamp water blue. You know, it still has some blue in it, but it has that green pumpkin with that blue. And I'm gonna get another one of those on. Man, I hadn't been flipping it. That was like maybe my third or fourth flip with that blue crawl. So let's get another one rigged up and see if we can keep that going, because that's pretty exciting to get a bite that quick. So let's get another one. That was a fatty. All right, y'all. Well, fish number one on the blue crawl rage bug did not take long. Pitched around swamp water blue to start off with, and didn't fish very far. Got a couple bites on it, but just was thinking maybe a color change might be in order. So that worked out on that one pretty good. Oh, there's another bite. Oh, dang, I missed that one. That felt like a small fish. Probably pulled a leg off, and he did. We're gonna go back in there one-legged though. See if that fish will bite again, but yeah, so that's good. That is good. Ooh, fish just blew up right here to my right. Oh, that is another brim. That was a brim. They are just eating this thing up. But this part of the river has so many targets, just so many areas where fish can be. Oh my goodness, that was a hard thump. He's on it. There's a huge blackfish. Oh, he is huge. Oh my goodness, I don't have my net. This is a giant. This is an absolute giant. Don't get in my trolling motor. Oh my goodness. Yep. This is a big one. Oh. Yeah, we got to get the net out for this one. Like, he's a big boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, he just come off. He was so big that I actually wanted to show him to you all. As much as I really did not want to catch him, He was so big I wanted to show him to y'all. Oh my goodness, he was huge. That fish was probably over 30 inches. Whew, that was a big one. All right, let's get another raised bug. Yeah, that was a great big one there. I mean a big one. Y'all can see I just tied a just a standard old clinch knot. That's the knot I use when I'm flipping with 20-pound test. It's my preferred knot. I don't break off a lot. You know, with a Palomar knot with fluorocarbon, you tend to break off a decent bit. And with this knot, I don't break off a lot, so that's why I use it. Oh, there's a fish. Got that one. That's a bass. That's a bass. Get in here. All right. I'll take that. Pretty fish. Here we go. Had just restarted the camera, but that's a nice one. Nothing in his throat, no crawdads or anything. Always like to look in their throats for clues. A lot of times if you look in their throat and you see crawdad pinchers or, you know, the tail of a bait fish or something, that can give you a little clue on what they're really feeding on. But didn't get any feedback from that one, but hey, I'll take it. That was the same piece of wood that I actually stuck that blackfish off of, so good deal. Bass number 2. See if we can get another one. These fish today seem to really be tight in the cover, like really down around this wood and in this thick stuff. Definitely seems like I'm having to put it right on their head to get bit. I don't know if I would be able to get these fish to bite a buzzbait or a frog. I might pick one up here shortly, but as long as that's a brim biting my raised bug. But as long as I'm getting bit on the raised bug, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to get away from it just for that reason, you know. That brim must have pulled my hook out. I'm gonna flip over here on this right hand side and we're gonna jump over to that other side. It's more of a deep cut bank over there. Definitely trying to focus on the deeper shorelines. Yep, that brim had pulled my hook out. There we go. There we go. Oh, fatty. I mean, if I can get him here in the boat. Man, that fish is fat. I don't know if that's the one that stole my raised bug or not, because it's not in his mouth, but man, what a fat fish. Beautiful dude right there. Thank you. And I wanted to catch 3 bass, and well, we got 3 fish. 3 bass have been put in the boat. So goal is has been acquired, I should say. Acquired, or I didn't want to say beaten, because we haven't beat the goal yet, but we did successfully meet the goal. That very well could have been the fish that took my raised bug. Probably was. But then again, it might be multiple fish right here. And I'll tell y'all something too that I find kind of interesting. My buddy Scott called me a little while ago before I started this video, as I was working my way down or up the river to here. And he's been fishing a while, and he is not here. He's in a different river. And he said the fishing has actually been pretty tough. He went to one spot and zeroed, and then actually left there and went to another river. He's catching a few fish now, but he said it's definitely a little bit tough. He said it's definitely being way tougher than what it normally is. So Something with the weather today might have the fish like a little bit off, a little bit wonky for some reason, but we are catching fish, and that's what matters. This little area right here should have a fish in it. And there's one right there. Got him. Yes, that's a nice one. Get in here. Yes. All right. Nice. On the front side of that piece of wood, just put that fresh rage bug on there. Pretty fish. All right. Fish number 4. Thank you, my dude. Oh, he came up and jumped again. Awesome. Yeah, I don't want this wind to push me up in this spot too much, because I'm telling you, I think there's definitely some more fish in this area. Soon as I pitched up there, that fish thumped it and started swimming out with it. Definitely could be another one up there for sure. There's one. Oh my goodness. When I first set the hook in that one, I'm gonna tell you what, I thought I had a giant. Like, he didn't even move. Goodness. Pretty little guy right there. Not a big one, but another one for the rage bug. Like I said, when I set the hook, I mean, it was just like he didn't even move. He must have been on the other side of a piece of wood or something, because man, I thought I had stuck a good one. All right, well, that's bass number 5. I'll take that. I will take that. Oh, is that another bite? That's another one. Yep. All right. There's another one. Yep, we have done got into a few fish here. No giants, but another pretty little fish. That rage bug, that blue crawl is catching them. That is catching them. They're on this pretty good. We're having fun now. We are having fun. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Ooh, I thought my line took off. Oh, there's a, wait, is that a, hang on. My line did take off. I'm back here trying to reset my back camera, and a fish totally was swimming off with this. Oh, that was a brown. I know that was a brown. All right. Oh yeah, I think we can definitely get another fish out of that. Oh, there's one. Little guy. Little one. But hey, fun. Fun. Oh, there's a turkey. Oh, gobbler just flew across right there. Oh, there's more. Here comes another gobbler. Check them out. I don't know how many it's going to be. That was 3. I don't see any more right now. Might be a few more coming. Little bachelor group of gobblers right there. But I've done lost track of how many fish we caught now. I think 8. I think we caught 8. Not bad. Not bad. All right, y'all, I was on the phone with the wife, you know, with a brief phone call, giving her a little update on my day, and just caught that one from right here at the mouth of this little creek that comes in right here. The rage bug is, ow, I just stuck that hook right in my finger. Goodness, y'all. But the rage bug is catching them. Ooh, I'm gonna bleed a little bit from that one. I did that a little while back when I was putting the hook in my rage bug. Stuck that hook right in my finger. It's easy to do. It is easy to do. Let's see if I got anything to wipe my hand off with. All right, y'all, so we have been fishing now for about an hour. We've done pretty good so far. We've caught, I think, 8 bass, 8 or 9. Not 100% sure. I caught one, I think 9, because I caught one when I was on the phone with my wife and caught that one out of kind of some thick stuff. But we've done pretty good. Definitely have not done bad. So what we're gonna do is we got about another hour of fishing, and I wanna see if we can catch just as many fish over the next hour that we did the first hour here. Now, I don't think that's gonna be very easy to do, but what I'm gonna say is let's see if we can catch 5 more bass, and let's see if we can catch one over 3 pounds. That's the goal for the rest of the day. Got about an hour to do it, so let's keep on going. We're gonna keep on flipping. I mean, hey, we're catching them on the bug, so let's keep it on. Keep on going. All right, so I've probably went about the longest period of time that I've been so far this trip without a bite. Probably going on 20-ish minutes without a bite. Ooh, I just got bit, but I think that was a brim. I think, yeah, he's pulling me down. Don't pull my hook out, please. That was a great big red throat. I mean, a great big one. I might should have set the hook and tried to catch him because he was big. But, oh, there's another brim biting. Okay, so there's a bunch of brim backed up against this shoreline right here, but no bass bites. Like I said, it's been about 20 minutes. I mean, there's another brim biting it right now. But it's been about 20 minutes since I've put one in the boat. So hopefully we get in one pretty quick. I think it's just the area that we're in. I think we just went through an area that might not have them stacked up quite as good as the other areas we were going through. But I know there's definitely some fish here. I'm trying to debate on whether I want to maybe pick up the buzzbait or frog, but I want to keep flipping just because that's done us so well. These brim are crazy right now. But yeah, the rage bug has done us really good, so I kind of hate to get away from it right now. We got a little bit more time to fish. I was definitely hoping we could kind of duplicate what we had going on that first half of the trip and kind of keep that going and boat a whole bunch of fish, but I don't know, it's definitely slowed up some. I think we might be able to get one here though. Another brim. Oh, I think I finally got one of those big old red throat. I did too. I mean, you talk about a big old tasty sucker for the frying pan. Whew, that is a good one. Big old red throat. It's a pretty one right there. Make me want to bring the ultralight up here and catch some of them for dinner. Those things are good. But they are just eating up my rage bug, just tearing it all to pieces. All right, y'all, so I threw the frog for probably 30 minutes and did not get a single bite. So I picked the flipping stick back up. I put a swamp water blue rage bug on here. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple more fish. We don't have a lot of time left because I was really hoping to be able to catch some fish on the frog, and that just absolutely did not happen. They are not in a top water frog mood right now. So we're gonna pitch around and keep going. You know, we've had a pretty good little dry spell since we've caught our last bass. You know, I wasn't getting many bites flipping after that last fish I caught, so I picked up the frog thinking maybe I could, you know, get a bite on that, but it's just not happening. So we're gonna see if we can pick up another fish or two on the old rage bug, and if we do, that will be great. We can finish this video out with a couple nice fish. But my back camera, I forgot to run that in looping mode, and I completely filled up my SD card. Completely filled that up. So we're running straight chesty now. But yeah, hopefully we get another fish. We'll be in good shape. I would like to catch another 3 or 4, but we only got about 15 minutes left to fish, so not exactly sure what happened to the fish, but there was a bite window that obviously I was here for, and then bam, it went away. It went away. So let's see if we can force feed one. There's one. There's one. Oh yeah. Pretty nice one too. Get in here. Oh. All right. Rage bug. Oh, okay. That's why I was a little careful with him. I could tell he was about to just go off. I don't want a face full of water, bud. Heck yeah. We got him out of that thick stuff. Pretty fish right there. Oh, fatty. I don't know if I cut his lip when I ripped him up out of that wood or what he's got right there. But he's been caught before. You can see from the inside. Yep, he's been caught. So he's an aggressive bugger. Thank you, bud. Nice fish there. Nice fish. I will take that. Swamp water blue. These bugs here, it's like some kind of gnats. I don't know what they are, but they are absolutely terrible. I mean, they are really bad. They're inside my glasses. They're all around my head. They're biting gnats too. They will bite you. Oh, he just spit my rage bug up. I had missed one that cast before, and he literally just spit my rage bug up. You are a hungry bugger. Man, these fish up here are getting pummeled. This fish right here has a hole in his lip too. I know up here it gets fished hard, but my goodness, I didn't realize it was going to be this many with holes in their mouths. There's one. Oh, that little guy. He had swam way out with it. Okay, they might be back on a, oh, buddy. Chill out. Waiting for him to spin around so I could, whew, he's a feisty one. We're just gonna put him back. But seems like now they're biting the swamp water blue pretty good. Sometimes they'll switch back and forth throughout the day on which color they want. That's why I like to switch back and forth. Oh, there he is. Oh no, I missed him. No, I missed him. That was him right there. That was him. Let's see if he'll bite again. Dang it. Got these darn gnats flying all in my face, all in my mouth. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. There we go. Is that a bass? That's a bass. I'm gonna tell y'all what, it's not a big one, but we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it on him right there. Glad to catch you, buddy. He's a little guy, but I'm gonna tell you what, I said we were gonna try to catch one more. I was hoping it was a big one. It's not, but hey, we had a fun day out here. We had a fun day, you know, catching them on the rage bug right there. Caught some on the blue crawl, some on the swamp water blue, and it was just a good day overall. Just a fun, successful day out on the water. And every time I come out, I try to teach y'all something, you know, try to show you something. And I know you all, or a lot of you that watch the channel often, have seen me catch a lot of fish on the rage bug, particularly the swamp water blue. But if you're new to the channel, I'm telling you, go get some of these. You'll catch you a ton of fish. But I got to go get this thing on the trailer. I'm gonna get all the rods put up and everything. I appreciate everybody that has watched today's video so much. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you subscribe, you'll get to see me fish more beautiful, awesome places like this. So I appreciate it very much. And I will see you next time on Gunfish TV.